into, bro. I don't know what that was about. I'll wait for you guys to come back in. Preaching. So weird. Okay, welcome back, guys. I don't know what happened. I think I walked into a really big dead zone or something. But let me wait a little bit. Okay, I can see and hear you well. Okay, because I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if that's like a internet disruptor, that tower right there, that water tower. But what I was saying that they had that vaccine mandate that they just lifted, so I couldn't get a physical job. I had to get an online one. So my pool is really, really limited, you know. Another blue jay, bro. Another blue jay. Yeah, that's one thing. That's another thing. After I stopped that live stream, the other one that I did, and saw that blue jay, when I really looked it up, I was like, wow, that's pretty much the bird that cries aloud and spares not. So it sent that to me as a token of, you know, my strength and my loyalty. I appreciated it. But yeah, I've also been really stepping up my imagination and stuff like that. You know, imagining how the kingdom should be, almost like creating the kingdom in my head, because that's what it says in the books of remembrance to do, that we're supposed to imagine the kingdom, right? You know, and he'll hear our prayers in that way. Like, man, it's so crazy. You were dropping gems. Some confirmation came through right on time for my sister. Oh, really? I'm just speaking, bro. So that's beautiful. I'm just speaking from the heart. You know, I'm speaking from the heart muscle. And that's another thing. Like, man, I can't wait to get into the crystal spiral, because then we'll see where everything comes from. Everything comes from our heart. It comes from our 0 point, our center, right? That's where it comes from. Our navel or our heart, in that area. Everything comes out of there, and then it expands out. It starts as a one. Our soul is right there between our heart and our stomach. That's our soul. And then it expands out, it loops out and up. Well, one goes up and the other goes down, right? So that's how we connect with the Father. We connect to him through our heart and solar plexus chakras. That's how we connect to him. Our heart chakra mainly, because that is what links the physical and the spiritual worlds together. You're definitely dropping gems, the Wada, Kabbalistic. Yeah, bro. I mean, I even know, I knew nothing about this stuff, bro, that I'm even talking about. You know, about the crystal spiral and stuff like that. Like, I knew nothing about that stuff, bro. Like, someone sent it to me, and then I dug deep into it, and I was just like, damn, this stuff is crazy. Like, the oneness, bro. Like, it's all about that oneness of the Father. That oneness is talking about the universe. Truly. There was another thing. Oh yeah, I was talking about my imagination. So our prayers, the best type of prayer you can give is a prayer from the heart. Like, what you truly feel. Not anything that's based on, you know, logical principles, but it's truly from the heart. What do you truly feel? Right? And that's what I did in the last live stream. I was saying how I really felt, you know. I wasn't gonna sugarcoat nothing for nobody. Right? I was sugarcoating nothing, and I was still not even saying everything. But so anyway, I've been pretty much stepping up my imagination. right? I've been imagining kingdom because I see that as a bit of a prayer. I see that as a prayer, me praying to the Most High. And even now, like, I don't see myself in ranky dank Yonkers, New York. Now, no, I see myself in a big, how do I say it, bro? I don't know, like a magical kingdom with big trees. See that tower right there? I don't see a tower. I see a really big world tree. And these houses, they're all like, you know, pretty much trees on their own. And this is just like the pathway to the tree. And we all go there to worship the Most High at the center of the village. That's what I'm seeing, bro. And this is a bit of an incline. So we go up, and when we go up that hill, we can see the rest of the land from that hill. Like, that's the type of stuff that I'm starting to do, bro. Like, I'm starting to really like imagine things are already here so that it can come here, right? That's what I truly want in my heart. What I truly want in my heart, I want my own land. I want our own community. You know, I want to, be the Most High's people again. You know, I want to live at one with the earth. My sister and I, we just did like a little like imagination session where we tried to imagine like, what life would be in the kingdom. And yeah, we just shoot ideas back and forth, you know. I just picture like everything is just big. And this also goes back to a vision that the earth had sent me, a vision that everything was a lot bigger. Everything had more oxygen. So our brains were activated and we could just do all these different things, bro. Like, our bodies are nothing compared to what they were before. The earth is not really anything compared to what she was before. We truly could like fly and, shoot out fire, different elements from the palm of our hands, bro. And you think that's crazy? Well, people do it today. Look at the chi masters. They're able to shoot out fire from their palms and stuff. And that's only a little bit. And that's only because our body isn't as strong as what it was before. And not only that, I don't know if they are or aren't of the children of Israel, but we probably have a lot more potential than they even do. So that's what I was imagining. I'm just trying to imagine how things are supposed to be. I imagine we're living at one with the animals. Like, the birds, every day they go into the forest and they bring us back a bunch of fruits in their beaks and put it down in front of us. If we want to travel, then the jungle lions and jaguars, like, they come to us and are ready to give us a ride on their backs. Like, stuff like that, bro. I picture things like that, truly living on the earth. Like, I don't see all these buildings. Instead, I see mounds with crystals on top powering them. You know what I mean? That's the type of world that I want to live in. That's the type of world that this place was before. That's how it was. That's how it was in Mu, in South America, stuff like that. Like, that's how it was before. I agreed. I've been doing that since I was a child, always wondering about a better living place. I truly never understand why I was so different as a child until my awakening. Well, I definitely understand, bro, because I know most of us, when I've spoken to a lot of brothers and sisters, they all sound the same. They all sound like they've always like been treated differently from, the rest of the general population that they've been around. And because they come from a different place, bro. It's just sad that some of them have fallen, to Semi-Haza and stuff like that. That they've fallen to him. But in actuality, this dude is actually one of our employees, and he just doesn't want us to know that. But we truly find out how to do this power, he'll be listening to us. He'll be obeying us. I promise you that. He will be on all fours, and we will have our feet on his back. And we'll tell him to go fetch us a drink. I'm not even joking about that. I'm so uncomfortable with the way the earth is run by the wicked. I think so much of the elderly and children. It's horrible for them. Especially the children, bro. Especially the children. You know, especially the children, because the children, they come here without a chance, bro. Like, they don't even get a fighting chance. It's a sad thing. I gotta watch so this internet doesn't cut off again. This thing be acting shady. But yeah, definitely something is gonna happen, man. Like, I don't know if we have to wait until 2024 or a little after that or a little before that. I don't know. Now, as far as what I've studied with the prophecy and stuff, it does seem like the time is around 2024. But that does not mean that we're going to be in a destitute position throughout the whole time period. Like, doesn't necessarily mean that. Right? Doesn't necessarily mean that. Let me see. So I'm about to give my conch a blow. Can't wait for the new year, guys. If you guys don't know, if I have to remind you guys, we have to start our fast the morning of the 18th in a few days. We could drink, but there's no eating. Specifically, what the scripture said is, don't consume anything that cannot pass through a bushel of thorns, which is pretty much solid foods. So anything that cannot pass through a thorn bush, it shouldn't be in your body for the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th. You can start eating again on the 21st. But me and my sister, we're going to go on a 22-day fast, and then afterward, I'm going to go on a personal fast. So the 22-day fast, people or we can do as a group if you guys want to do that. The fast that we're going to do is I'm pretty much only eating unleavened bread and drinking whole juices for like 22 days. And then I'm going to go on a personal 40-day fast, for my own reasons. So if you guys want to join the 22-day fast, you could definitely do so. But the 40-day fast has to be done separately as individuals. That the 22-day fast is for women and the 40-day fast is for men. All right. I don't know what type of fast I'm going to do for my 40-day fast. I don't know. I'll decide that on my own. These kids playing ball. I think they're cutting school. Shouldn't even be out, but whatever. Based on my age, I have children around your age. The Most High has a great plan for you. I know I have prayed fervently for you and know He heard me. Wow, I'm so humbled by that. I don't think you even understand. I'm so very humbled by that. Damn, I don't know who put these onions in the middle of nowhere, bro. I really appreciate that, sister. Yeah, I was, I had my moment. This happens usually right before the new year. I've noticed that. Has me, I get attacked fervently. All these crazy ass accusations, like I actually did some evil to people. Like, what the hell? I've only tried to help people, and he's almost accusing me like, well, how many people have you led astray? And like, what the hell is the guy talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Hey, blessed and healthy. Thank you for stopping by, sister. Be blessed, sister. Thank you for stopping by. Now let's ring this shofar real quick. I feel somber for the last few days. Sometimes knowledge comes from the younger ones. I had to thank you, brother. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I just try to be myself. I don't try to that's also important. We can't have any sort of a image in our heads about ourselves, albeit good or bad. Because if you have a good image of yourself, then you're going to try to live up to those expectations all the time. For example, you call yourself a prophet, right? This and that. Well, if a prophecy doesn't come to pass, well, now you're going to feel like ish. You know, so you shouldn't say that. You should just be who you are. Like, I ain't trying to be nobody, you know. But I also can't put myself in a negative light either. I can't, you know, beat myself up either, because that's not right either. You know, just be who you are. I'm just existing, bro. I'm just here. You know. He says I feel somber for the last 2 days. I feel very somber too, but I feel like at peace. I feel at ease. You know, I feel like concentrated, right? Like unshakable. It's really bizarre. There's a full moon coming in a few days. I don't know if you heard me talk about that, but it's pretty much I don't know if it affects the other astrological signs, but it's particularly for Virgo, and it's pretty much showing us how to how do I say this? To live without external validation, to get it from the inside, the heart, get it from the Most High, really, because that's where He is. He's right here. He's right here. He's in your midpoint. Oh, you're a Virgo. See, that makes sense, and that's why. That's why. That's why. That's why you feel somber, bro. Because that full moon. Look it up. It's crazy. It's crazy. Even when I was looking up, like the past, you know, full moons and stuff, like they were letting me know, like, oh, like, you know, the Virgos are gonna experience, you know, like this and that, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. You see, that stuff is also Kabbalah. All that stuff about astrology, like that stuff's Kabbalah too. Our people knew this stuff, bro. That's why it says in the scriptures, and I think it's in Second Corinthians. I think it's in Second Corinthians, but it says that the tribe of Issachar had knowledge of the stars so that they would know which way to, like, what to do when the time came. Like, people don't really pay attention to that scripture. Do you have the new book that came out about righteousness? I already ordered it. It should be coming in a few days, and then I'll post a PDF. I'm deciding on how I'm going to post it because I don't want to get copyrighted, right? They start messing around and, you know, try to copyright me or something. I don't know. I don't really, as you guys know, I don't trust Gentiles, bro. I had a Gentile come on my page. You know, I think he's not a part of their community, but he lives around them or with them or works with on their land with them or something like that. And he was just saying the dumbest things ever. And I'm just like, you just sound like a Gentile, bro. Like, he was saying, well, you were wrong about this. Like, they don't really make any money off of it. And I'm just like, bro, none of that matters. I'm not saying this for no reason. It's called the spirit of discernment. I don't need to go to Jim Jones' you know, community to figure out that he's a cult leader, right? It's called reading a pattern and making a discerned solution. I mean, a discerned judgment based on the information that you have. I don't need to know every single thing about them to know, hey, these people, they're not in the right. I don't need to know everything. So this dude came on my page with all these different accusations and stuff, saying, oh, they're not Gentiles, they're Essene Jews because they're keeping the law, so that makes them Jews. That's not how it works. It don't work that way, I promise you. You are who you are. And that's the difference with Christians and, you know, the actual righteous Gentiles, because the righteous Gentiles, they will probably say, yeah, of course, we're Goy, we're Gentile, we're heathen, we're cattle, but we want to follow the children of Israel. You see, that's actual humility. And those are the ones who I have love for. But I don't have love for those who are trying to say, well, we're Jews because we are keeping the ways of the Jews. Like, get out of here with that. No, you're not. No, you're not. You want to be. Say that you want to be. We want to be Jews. Don't say that you are. That's so disrespectful. So, yeah, like that came to me too, bro. But it is what it is, bro. Like, honestly, I'm getting a little bit past that stuff because I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. And I noticed something when in the book about Abraham Mellon, right, when he was speaking with the demons and stuff, and he was capturing them, right? He was doing what he was doing. They were speaking in the same way Gentiles do. They accuse you. They try to say, well, how are you the children of Israel if you guys are doing this, that? You guys are on the corner smoking weed, holding 40s. What the fuck? Like, that's how these Gentiles be talking about us. And I'm just like, I don't care about that. The Most High is giving me dominion. So you can accuse me all you want. I'm still in this position, and that's not changing, you know? And that's just what it's going to be. So I noticed that. Me and my sister noticed that. We're like, whoa, they sound like Gentiles. And I'm just like, yes, because it's these demons that are speaking through these white people, bro. These Gentiles, they're not even just white people, these other nations too, you know? And they're disobedient. They don't want to, to be underneath us, man. But it don't matter. So that gave me like an epiphany. I'm just like, wow. You see? You see how it goes, bro? Man, those demons did not want to serve Abram Millen, bro. They were just like, we don't want to serve you. We want to do what we want to do. No, Most High's given me dominion over you, because that's what it says in the scriptures. We have, because bro, we're made out of Pachamama and Hanak Pacha, meaning Father Sky, Mother Earth. We're made out of both. We're made out of the spirit and the physical. Now we are the king of the jungle. We are the king of the physical, and we're also the kings of the spiritual. And we are the fusion of those two, and we're put on this earth, right? We're put on this earth, and the kingdom's gonna be on this earth. That's why the last thing in the Kabbalah is Malkut, something like that, right? That's the last one, because the kingdom is coming down on this earth. This is how it's gonna be. They just have to get used to it. They have to get used to it. And that's why I've been preaching that. Now, I understand, like, you know, some people, and I don't disagree with talking about, you know, being spiritual Israel, but you have to be physical Israel too. You can't only be physical, right? You can't. And you can't be spiritual without being physical. Now, you can say, as someone who is not a physical Israelite, and say, hey, like, I just want to follow the children of Israel, right? The Most High might just bless you, right? But that's between you and him. They can't take our spot. That's not how this works. We're always going to be here. That's never changing. I don't care how many laws you keep. It's never changing. You feel me? The Hebrew Widow, thank you for stopping by, sister. Thank you for stopping by. Much love to you. Much love to you, sister. So yeah, bro, like, that's who we are. We just have to claim our spot. A lot of these so-called Israelites who don't want to claim their spot, okay, well, you know, they're not spiritual Israel, right? They're not Israel in the spirit. So they don't matter, pretty much. As long as they're not going to be who they are in the spirit, then it doesn't matter who they are in the physical. But at the same time, these other nations don't really matter either. I'm just being honest. If they're following us, okay. We cool then. Uh, 21 in attendance. I was number 4. What do you mean? What do you mean? Psalm 83. I forgot. What is Psalm 83? I can't remember it. And I can't look it up because I'm on my phone and I'm live streaming. But yeah, another thing, like, I'm here soaking. I'm going through their neighborhoods. You know, they're jogging, right? Like, you have 2 different. Bro, I just disconnected. Oh, Psalm 83. I'm tripping. I thought that was Psalm 82 for a second, bro. My bad. You are attracting Yasharallah. Well, that's the goal. That's the goal. I'm only about my people. That's all I've ever been about. You know. And it's just another thing I've noticed, bro. Like, every time these Gentiles get our scriptures, now it's all a universal thing. Now we're just the same. Israel doesn't matter. Wait, it's not supposed to be that way. It's not natural for that to be that way for a reason. But we did not give place when we thought Ish were the people. Our people have to get out of the cage and fly like eagles. But we did not give place when we thought Ish were the people. What do you mean by that? I think you mean like we weren't like like they were okay acknowledging Ish as the people, but they're not okay with acknowledging us. Now that we're the people, oh, we're all the same though. Well, what about forgiveness? What about forgiveness? See, forgiveness comes after repentance, and you have not repented. So don't tell me about forgiveness. You need to repent. You need to acknowledge what happened, and you need to accept what effects come from that. See, if people are getting upset with me saying certain things, then that means that they have not repented, right? That just means that they haven't repented. They should not get upset with what I have to say about certain other groups of people. No, you should be getting upset with your group of people who did it to us. That should be running through your mind if you're actually a humble person, you know? But yeah, like they have no problem with Ish being the people, right? And if some did, then they just wanted to be the people. Peace, brother. Hey, my bro. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Shalom, my brother. Peace and blessings to you. Buffering against you. I don't know why this keeps doing that. Like, I don't know. We were willing, yes. Oh, okay. No, yeah. See, another thing, guys, a lot of us, we're like afraid to rule. See, we've been beaten down by this mistreatment, and we've kind of had our pride beat out of us, right? If someone kidnaps you and treats you so badly, you're gonna start thinking, well, there's no way that this person is this evil. Maybe I'm just a little bit at fault. and it's no, these people are that evil. They're that evil. And we can't go back on this. I don't care how many of them treat us nicely. I've had so-called white folks treat me nicely before. That's besides the point though. That does not matter. What matters is that as a whole, that's not been the case. As a whole, they've taken our stuff. They've taken our identity and they've given it to other people. They've taken some of it for themselves. It's a bunch of different things, bro. So we have to deal with it accordingly. The Most High is not going to say, you know what, because you guys apologized, now everyone is going to be in the kingdom holding hands. That's not fair. And the Most High hates an unjust balance. So we have to be the same way, and we have to make sure the balance is just. It is defined and it is righteous. I'm just saying pretty much what, my meditations have led me to rethinking again about. It's all about us. Don't focus on them because they have the same ideology as these demons. The same ones that if you guys go to read, and when you go to read Abram Millen, the demons speak just like Gentiles. And it's because the demons are Gentiles. They are the vessel of demons, the same way we're the vessel of the Most High. So you have to remember this. There's no light in them. It says this in our Kabbalah writings. There's no light in them. They don't have the same spirit we do. They don't have the spirit. We are the ones with the spirit. That's why we're supposed to be the ones to teach. They cannot teach. Stop making them teachers. That's another egregious thing, bro. Stop making them teachers. That's what those clowns at One Nation One Power keep doing. They keep trying to make Gentiles into my teachers. Bro, that's not how this works. That's not okay. That's the same way as having your home ran by, like, not your home, but like pretty much like a woman telling a man what to do and where to go. And, like, no, like that's not how it's supposed to be. It's out of order. We have to be in order. We have to be in line. We have to be in tuned. Right? so we could be a people again, bro. If we're gonna be a people again, we have to be comfortable in a rulership position. You have to be okay with being set on high, better than everyone else. We have to be okay with that. Shalom, little one. Hey, thank you for stopping by, sister. Thank you for stopping by. Is March 28th the actual New Year? I mean, I celebrated on the 20th at sunrise. It should be on the calendar. And we're gonna fast from 18, 19, and the 20th, and we end the food fast on the 21st at sunrise. So I'm just really like, I feel renewed. I feel like something's gonna happen. I don't know what it is. I keep saying that, but that's the message I'm getting, and I just have to be patient. Another thing, like my sister, she's more in tune with like dreams and stuff. I'm not really like a dreamer. I've noticed that about like I don't know if it's an 8 life path number thing or something like that, but Abdullah's the same way. Like he's really in tune with his dreams and stuff. But anyway, my sister, she had a dream of this baby giraffe. Like she just saw it, and the giraffe started like almost talking to her, and the giraffe was like really like, oh, I'm so happy to see you, because that's how my sister is. My sister's very like bubbly and bright, so that's how the giraffe was doing to her. And the giraffe cuddled up to her and started like laying on top of her and just sleeping on her lap. And when she told me about the dream, she was worried at first, because she was just like, I felt uncomfortable in the dream. But I told her, the first thing came to my mind, I was like, well, yeah, because it's an animal. It's going to get everything dirty. And then she was like, oh, it wasn't just me. And I'm like, no, I understand. Now, when we looked it up, what the giraffe symbolizes is, first of all, it symbolized like her inner self. That's why the giraffe was mimicking her attitude and her spirit. So her inner self pretty much came, or her subconscious pretty much came to contact her and tell her a message. And what the message was, what the giraffe symbolizes, is also some sort of like a transformation, but some work needs to be done first, right? So yeah, we've been getting like the same message in different ways. I get my message through like nature and stuff, when I'm around nature, because that's kind of my strength, right? When I remember, if you guys remember the video I did on the spirit animals and stuff, I said that like the bear, spirit animal, which is the equivalent of the Virgo, they're more in tune with like the earth and stuff, as well as their ancestors. Like they get a lot of messages from their ancestors, and they get it from the earth, right? That's kind of my thing. So I found that interesting. So yeah, we've been getting the same message, and I'm just hoping that it's for, everybody. The New Year's approaching, a lot of transformation messages that I've been getting. So I'm just hoping that the whole nation will be transformed soon. You guys see this view? We can see like the whole city. There's another place like this, but it's a lot bigger. I think it's on Dyckman, excuse me. Forgot how it's called. I haven't been to the Bronx in a while. You can pretty much see like a lot of the city from on top of the staircase. They do a lot of the hood vlogs there. Let me see. But if that's all, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'm about to go back home and start working on some stuff. And I'll be back soon. I'll make a video again for like New Year morning. We'll chill out for a bit, and then I'll make another one for Passover. And then after that, I might come back to YouTube. Hopefully I'll be in a much better position. So thank you guys for stopping by, and I'm gonna sign out now. Peace be with you.